He warns those problems threaten to make Illinois a, quote, backwater state.
Time now for a segment we call Under the Dome. News Center 17 has partnered with the State Journal-Register newspaper in Springfield in an effort to expand our news coverage for you. Ryan Keith is the State Capitol Bureau Chief for the State Journal-Register. Thanks for joining us. We're here to talk about those hot topics at the state capitol. With the election less than 2 weeks away, this is a busy time for state lawmakers running in contested races this fall. But the money they're using to try to win is coming from some different places this time. What's the situation?
Thanks for having me again, Sean. Senate President Emil Jones announced his upcoming retirement in January, and there are several Democrats running to replace him. Usually, Jones controls much of the money that goes to Senate Democrats and their candidates, but this time his possible successors are raising tons more money.
All right, what are they doing with all that cash?
Well, they're donating hundreds of thousands of dollars to Senate candidates in close races to help ensure that Democrats win those seats and they keep their majority in that chamber.
How important is campaign money in deciding who the next Senate president will be?
Well, it's not the only factor, but it is an important one. The presidential candidates need to show they can raise the money to keep the majority this year and beyond, and they need the votes of 30 Democrats to become the next president. So helping some of those caucus members win these tough races can only help them build goodwill and support.
This election also different because of a rare question we'll see on the ballot. What should we know about that?
Well, every 20 years, Illinois voters win on whether they want a convention to meet to redraft the state's constitution. Check out the State Journal-Register at sj-r.com this weekend, and we'll have an in-depth look at the pros and cons and why this complex issue is so important.
Ryan Keith, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Sean.
With just 13 days